Hello, good morning. We're back.
Yes, we are.
Oh, I don't know why I did Looney Tunes. Oh, because the show's really starting now. Okay, so the technical problem was critter related, and it could still be a giant beaver. So one of my dreams could come true. Beaver stack could finally collide with our technical problems. The guys that were here for the air conditioning, because I didn't have any because, I don't know, rats and or something, bigger creature, raccoon, they said, maybe, chewed through all of my lines and my condenser. They also knocked my headphone cord out. So that's what that was, everyone. Hi, I can hear now. Okay. And I think I just knocked my own iPad and ring light off with excitement because it's State of the Union Day. Oh my God, it says. Okay. It's right.
It's not. I mean, they're only going to be.
I am Kristen Wiig, and like it's like a slumber party. It's my very first. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
We're only going to be 200 people in the gallery.
So
it's
whatever.
Not quite a State of the Union.
Yeah, there's no designated survivor.
No.
Because
that's half the fun.
Right. Because there are a lot of
no
cabinet
special guests.
Right. So Matt Gaetz can't bring a Nazi this year? That's probably
no, he cannot.
Yeah, bad news for him. Oh well, Madison Cawthorn is a Nazi, so or he likes to visit Hitler's vacation home. Do you love that he said that to that, I don't know, kid reporter that he goes, it's Hitler's
the details.
It's Hitler's vacation home. He's corrected him. Not his actual home, his vacation. Oh, so that was only on your bucket list. Hitler's vacation. Oh, well, that makes you somewhat less of a Nazi. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Actually, I think it's even worse than that. I think he said his retreat, not his vacation. His retreat.
It's Hitler's retreat. Oh.
Did you see his tweet yesterday about Kamala Harris's book?
Who? Madison Cawthorn?
Yes, he said Kamala Harris was giving books to each illegal alien kid. You can't make this stuff up.
Right. Oh, and as it turns out, you can, and then you can resign from the New York Post because you made it up under pressure.
Yes.
That's so funny.
And so, people are saying to Madison, New
York Post reporter said she was pressured to write that and resign because that was, like most right-wing memes, completely not true.
Yeah.
Right. They were giving Kamala Harris's children's book to every child of the border. Okay, what it was is they donated one of her books in a book drive, like with a bunch of other books to help kids.
Yeah, it was a requirement.
Also, Joe Biden not taking your burgers, and I can't remember the last. Chris, you worked in right-wing. Is this the stuff they really care about, Dr. Seuss and Mr. Potato Head? And what was the last thing? I can't keep track.
Stuff, yes, it is.
Okay.
And plant-based beer. Yes, it is all stuff they care about because it scares people. It scares people.
Okay. Oh, there goes my ring light again. Oh, have I mentioned how much I love this whole Zoom setup?
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, I don't. It's a ring light. It's very rickety.
Well, if you've been up there, you see how little space she has to set everything up there.
Yes,
it's
that's how
really,
I know
really narrow.
because now I went from my basement to my attic's right there. That's where I have the cord. Is because the guy that came to fix the thing. I'm almost in my attic. Okay.
Flowers? So you're basically flowers in the attic?
Yes.
Without the incest.
Everybody at MSNBC's back in the studio. That kills us. We're going to get back in the studio because I can't do this anymore. My second shot's Friday.
And then 2 weeks after that, nice beaver.
Okay, can we just say, for those of you that missed the operative phrase, if you're vaccinated, the mask guidance has changed. If you're vaccinated. Did you see the whole list of stuff? Look at all the happy green faces doing all the things. Look at all those. Those are all the vaccinated faces. The red or the yellow sprouty faces. Those are unvaccinated people. But the problem is that, where this guidance needs to reach, those people don't care. They were mask holes anyway. Which, by the way, Stephen Colbert ripped us off, apparently. Clyde in Chicago says Stephen Colbert is stealing material from. He used the term mask hole last night. What?
I mean,
we did say it first. We said COVIDiot. We said mask hole.
Yes.
We said Saki mom.
Okay. All right. Okay. Mom is right. We're wrong.
Thank you. Yeah, Chris. I hate to say, I just I feel like most of the time, Travis, you will be right betting that Chris will be wrong. I know it was a tough call, but yesterday you're like, they made the right call on J&J. Oh, what's the headline this morning, Chris? Poll, 73% of unvaccinated Americans say they will not take the J&J shot. There were consequences.
I think more people wouldn't have taken it if they didn't have trust that the government had their best interests at heart.
It was a tough call. I understand the transparency, but it is such a rare event, and it really only took counseling doctors to treat that kind of clot the right way. But anyway, the poll was conducted a few days before they lifted the pause. We'll see if the poll changes now that they've lifted the pause, because I know Dr. Fauci said it should make you feel like it's even safer because they take safety so seriously that's why they did the pause. But in contrast, 73% of Americans say they consider Pfizer is safe, and 71% say they consider Moderna safe. And that's exclusively, that 2% is just because stupid Pfizer elitist snobs like Chris going, it's slightly more effective. It's exactly as effective. It's exactly as effective as, okay.
Luckily, we have enough Pfizer and Moderna to take care of everybody in the United States, so we don't really even need J&J. But but J&J is very effective.
Yes, and it's right. That's what I was saying is probably the trade-off that you knew that was going to happen. That at a very critical point in vaccine hesitancy, that really, freaked people out. Krista was going to get the J&J. I was saying I want a J&J because I've had COVID and I only needed one shot, But I get it. It's, then people get scared. So, okay, let's go through. Can I have some breezy scientific informational music, please? Mm-hmm. The Centers for Disease
Science
Control.
Is so breezy.
The Centers for Disease, if you do it right. Okay, talk to my anti-vaxxer friend yesterday. Update you in a minute.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Yes, it is, oh, God. Oh, God. No, it's more like that.
Oh, God.
It's more that, oh, God. Oh, God. I risked, you know what? I think I got a blood clot talking to my anti-vaxxer friend. I hope you appreciate this, listeners. I did this for you and for the show. And I just literally, my veins started throbbing. I'm like, I just gave myself a blood clot. Okay, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, thank you, Sean, eased its guidelines on the wearing of masks outdoors, saying fully vaccinated. Where's my bullhorn's of course not here because it's in the studio. Well, fully vaccinated people don't need to cover their faces anymore unless they are in big crowds of strangers. Dr. Walensky said, over the past year, we spent a line telling you Americans what you can't do. Today, I'm going to tell you some of the things you can do if you are fully vaccinated. Okay. By the way, I don't know what y'all think. I'm still wearing a mask when I hike because I don't know what you consider crowded, but there's people on the hiking trail and people exercising or expelling a lot of whatever. So that's the other thing. First of all, there's not zero risk in anything. It's lower. It's like 10%, but that's not zero. And I think it's still respectful at this point with this many people not vaccinated.
I
don't want anyone to think I'm a Republican. Yes.
I was on a sidewalk yesterday with absolutely nobody around. I took my mask off.
You COVIDiot, you mask hole.
I felt safe doing it.
Well, when I go out biking, I told you I did the one, my friends couldn't make it and I was by myself. There's literally nothing with two legs for like 70,000 miles. And I realized I wore my mask the whole time. I was like, what am I doing? Yeah. Do I need? Yeah. Okay. Right. No. But I'm just saying some places, whether if it's a bike path or a hiking trail, what's crowded? I mean, there are other people there. So I don't know, anyway. So Walensky said the decision was driven by rising vaccination numbers, declines in COVID cases, hospitalizations, and deaths, and research showing that less than 10% of instances of transmission of the virus happened outside. Again, 10%, not zero. So it's all right. More people need to be vaccinated, and concerns persist about variants and other possible shifts in the epidemic. Thank you. Where suddenly we're India because we have enough mask holes and COVIDiots and people and anti-vaxxers, right? Mm-hmm. CDC says fully vaccinated people or not, people do not have to wear masks outdoors when they walk, hike, or bike alone or with members of their household. See, so it's not alone if you're with, okay. They can also go maskless in small outdoor gatherings with fully vaccinated people. I'm gonna go in the break and get my bullhorn. Okay. Fully vaccinated. Where are we? Unvaccinated people should wear masks at outdoor gatherings that include other unvaccinated people. They should also keep masks on at outdoor restaurants. Fully vaccinated people do not need to cover up in those situations. Here's the point. unvaccinated people, you can't play in any of our reindeer games.
Nope. You're disqualified.
I am going to dedicate my life to making sure. Oh, I'm sorry.
From now on, gang, we won't let Rudolph join in any reindeer games.
We're putting Vixen in charge. That's what we're doing. We're putting that guy, the badass reindeer coach. He's in charge.
I thought Vixen was a girl because she's a vixen.
Who is it? Who is it, Sean?
I think that's Blitzen.
Is it Blitzer? Blitzer?
I think Blitzen.
No, that's Wolf Blitzer.
That's not Wolf Blitzer.
Okay, it's time for elf practice.
Blitzen is a girl.
Wolf Blitzer, the head reindeer coach. I haven't been sleeping very well.
No,
Can you tell Travis tweets in the middle of the night? I'm not sleeping very well. I get all revved up.
I saw those 1:45.
Got all revved up from talking to my anti-vaxxer friend. Vein throbbing.
Oh, good Lord.
Where was I? I will dedicate my life to making sure you have to be vaccinated to go to work, to go to school, to get on a plane, to go to a concert, to go to a restaurant. Joy Reid made this point. This is only good business for restaurants, for wherever. Don't you want to know that it's safe if you get on a plane or go to a restaurant or whatever? I want to know that other people there are vaccinated, period. Got quiet all of a sudden. Fine. Okay.
Not every restaurant feels that way. Not every restaurant feels that way. A lot of restaurants
Well, they're stupid restaurants then, and I'm not going there.
I know.
Okay, I'm sorry, Sean.
Yes.
Back to the greasy information.
The breakdown.
Thank you. However, everyone should keep wearing masks at crowded outdoor events such as concerts or sporting events. Agency continues to recommend masks at indoor public places such as hair salons, restaurants, shopping centers, gyms, museums, movie theaters, saying that is still the safer course even for vaccinated people. Right now, it's very hard to tease out who is vaccinated, said Dr. Walensky. That's the problem. That's why I still think we're in an intermediate sort of area because there's so many people unvaccinated, right?
And these cards are easily.
I don't trust my friend as far as I can throw her. I'm like, don't come here with a fake card. I'm going to call and make sure you're vaccinated.
They're very easily faked. So at some point, I think someone is going to need to come up with a better system.
Yeah, it's gonna be like fake IDs, right? It's gonna be like a 15-year-old getting an ID from Matt Gaetz. What? Allegedly.
These are even easier fake than IDs.
You know what would
these
help?
are just pieces of cardboard.
You know what would help, Travis, if Matt Gaetz would get arrested? That would really help my mood. Let's go.
I'll make some calls. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Okay, so my call with my anti-vaxxer friend.
Oh no. Well, don't we have to break in a minute?
No, there was love. There was love. We both said we love each other. And oh God, I just said I love you. And I'm sorry. I said, right at the top of the call, I said, I have to be honest. I've been putting off calling you. She said, I know. I said, I don't have the emotional bandwidth. I make sure I call my mom every day. And it's sometimes the only thing I have the emotional bandwidth for. I said, because I love you so much. It makes me really sad that I am not ever going to see you again in person unless you get vaccinated. And so the best I got out of her is I'll think about, but I think she just threw me a bone. I don't think she's going to think about getting vaccinated. She's like, I will think about it. I even dropped the Pope bomb on her. I texted her afterwards. I'm like, I love you. And also, it is your moral responsibility to get vaccinated, Pope Francis. I was like, I don't mean to name drop on you, but. And she just said, I love you and the Pope. I was like, all right. Get the shot! And also, she's older and she smoked for many years. I'm like, I'm worried about you. Please.